Upon completing her shopping trip, a woman exits the shopping center, only to have smoke emanate from her mouth moments later. She suddenly collapses and dies, her body internally burning. A woman in a blue jacket witnesses the horrifying scene as people around her die one after another. Realizing that the victims were all walking, she urgently warns everyone to stop moving or face the same fate. Within seconds, everyone drops to the ground, immobilizing those still alive. Not long after, the FBI arrives on the scene. Their search for airborne toxins turns up nothing, so they bring in Dr. Bishop to investigate. The situation puzzles him, as he's never encountered anything quite like it before. Upon entering the mall, they find more victims, and after a thorough examination by Dr. Bishop, discover a large quantity of virus in the victim's blood. If the virus were airborne, all the mall's customers would already be infected. If the source were the escalator handrail, the virus should have been eliminated through the first few interactions. As Dr. Bishop ponders the situation, an FBI agent notices something unusual. Dr. Bishop is astonished to find an advanced nanobot generator capable of producing nanobots that can replicate themselves and carry various viruses. The nanobots infect human bodies and only activate when the host moves, causing spontaneous combustion. The effect is similar to shaking a Pepsi bottle. The longer the virus stays in the body, the more sensitive it becomes, and even the slightest movement can trigger it. As a result, a cure must be developed urgently, but they need a test subject. Jessica volunteers for the experiment, but only if they promise to care for her child if the trial fails. They bring her to the lab, and halfway through the antidote synthesis, Jessica's body temperature starts to skyrocket, threatening to burn her alive. Olivia uses her cortex fin power to slow down Jessica's system, temporarily stopping the nanobots. Soon after, the antidote is successfully created, and Peter administers it to Jessica. Security footage identifies Jones as the person who installed the nanobot device in the escalator. After all infected individuals have been treated, Dr. Bishop realizes that Jones lacks the capability to create nanobots. He suddenly recalls his old friend William, who died years earlier. In the parking lot, Agent Philip notices a group of people staring at something in the distance. He turns to look, and a massive beam of light bursts through a building and slams into the ground, shattering windows and shocking the entire city. Despite the nighttime setting, the light is actually sunlight, focused on the building by two private satellites reflecting it. Dr. Bishop's team determines that a substantial oil reserve lies beneath the building. When the beam of light burns through the ground, the oil will ignite, similar to focusing sunlight with a magnifying glass. The science is clear. If they don't extinguish the light in time, the entire city will be consumed by fire. Dr. Bishop quickly contacts agents Olivia and Peter, who must deactivate the antennas controlling the satellites to stop the light. Upon arriving at the building, they split up to handle the two antennas, knowing that they must shut them down simultaneously to avoid distorting the beam. As they successfully deactivate the antennas, the beam starts to fade. Suddenly, Jones attacks Peter from behind, initiating a fierce struggle. Olivia draws her gun and aims it at Jones, but two security guards arrive and order her to drop her weapon while pointing theirs at her. Oddly, Olivia drops her gun, and the guards relinquish theirs as well. Olivia realizes her cortex ability has resumed functioning. She stops the security guard, and then regains control of Peter's body, giving him the upper hand. Peter pummels Jones and ultimately hurls him against the antenna on the other side. Meanwhile, Dr. Bishop finally tracks down William at a warehouse. As they confront one another, questions swirl around the motives behind the nanobot attack and the focused sunlight. I hope you're enjoying the content that I'm creating. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell me what I should fix or improve on in the future. Your feedback is greatly appreciated, and it helps me create better content for you. Thanks for your support.